This is the last part of our 10-part series of hidden gems in Dynamics 365. The ability to work in multiple windows in a browser is a key skill, particularly for those users migrating from the earlier full client application version. If you've been through the other 9 videos in the playlist, thank you. Let's get into this final hidden gem. In our final episode in this series, we are going to look at how you can use multiple windows to aid navigation and reduce repetitive searches. Working in a browser is a very different experience to working with a full client application. For users migrating from AX 2012, where juggling multiple open windows becomes part of the ingrained user experience, this can be a frustration initially. But in reality, the option to work in multiple windows still exists. You just need to be a little more creative in how you approach it. There are 2 key tools that we'll highlight here: duplicating windows, and the function to open a view in a new window, which is sometimes called a window peel. Let's start again with our customer list. I've taken the trouble to navigate to my customer list, find my customer, and access their transactions. Now a colleague asks a quick question which requires me to navigate somewhere completely different, but I don't want to lose my place on the customer transactions. In this scenario, I will create a duplicate. This is not a Dynamics feature really, just a function of the browser. Therefore, if you use a different browser to me, the function may be in a different place. To duplicate, I'll go to the Browser tab, right-click, and select Duplicate. Dynamics will open a new session on the same window. Now, in either one of these windows, I can go and perform my other task, safe in the knowledge that at any point I can drop back into my customer transactions on the other tab. You can open as many tabs as you like in this way. The other useful way to work in multiple windows is to use the Open in New Window function, which we sometimes refer to as peeling a window. This feature is the small icon in the top right corner. Here, I'm going to access the customer transactions, and then peel that off to a new window. Now, you need to do a little window layout magic to see the 2 windows side by side. If you have 2 monitors, that is great. Here, we'll split my screen in half. The key difference with the peel versus the duplicate feature is that the windows are locked together at record level. If I select a different customer on the left, the transactions on the right update to show the appropriate customer. This is very useful to view records or windows that are linked without navigating up and down the menu to each customer in turn. Just a note on the peeled window. It is something of a dead end. You notice all of the browser functions in the header are missing. User options, notifications, help, and your user profile are also removed. Have a play with these 2 options to help manage data across multiple windows. This function is also useful if you work in multiple companies, but we have a separate course with more detail on that scenario. That concludes the final part of this Hidden Gems series. Please check out the rest of our channel and playlists for more great Dynamics 365 content, or visit the joe.how website to see how we can build custom content for your project.